Okay guys, I was brainstorming about the sand thing and I came up with an idea. This is my mini little food processor. What I'm going to do is to take a mixture of bands that I have here. There's different colors, browns, a little bit of pink, some caramel, a little bit of white. What I'm going to do is try to chop them up and make it a lot easier instead of using scissors to cut all these bands, because I need a lot of sand for my Rainbow Loom Beach, for Loomville. So I'm just going to take my chopper portion and I'm going to pop that down there. I'm going to take a couple bands and I'm just going to sprinkle them in there, see how that goes. And I'm going to add a little bit of generic cornstarch, 1/4 of a teaspoon. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit in there, kind of hoping maybe that the bands don't stick together with a little bit in there. Oops. Yeah, my husband says the same thing about my cooking. You can go ahead and laugh now. Just going to turn that on there, secure that shut, and we are going to see how this works. It's going to be loud here for a second as this pulses around, so just hold on tight and deal with the noise for a minute. I'm just going to open it up and give it a check to see if it cut any of those bands up. Nope, didn't do anything but make a big mess. So maybe the cornstarch was not a good idea. Or maybe the whole thing just wasn't a good idea at all either. So here's my funny blooper trying to make sand quicker. Fail number 1. So attempt number 1 at cutting my bands quicker didn't work. I tried to use the regular food processor, the regular little food chopper, and that just didn't work. So none of the bands got cut up. So I just took those and I went and I dumped them in my Oyster smoothie maker. So you see my bands at the bottom there. And we're going to give this a try. I'm going to add just a few more bands to that collection. Still have the cornstarch in there. And I'm just going to see if this works better for us. I get a feeling this is not going to work either, because do you guys know how hard it is to twist something tight with one hand? Okay, sidetrack there. But I think the bands are just going to be too light, and I don't think it's even going to cut them at all. But we'll give it a try. I'm going to place that back there in my little Oyster thing. Get ready for the noise again. Just deal with it. It'll be funny if it works. It'll be funny if it doesn't. So just deal with it. Here we go with the noise. Okay. See what happens. Sorry about that. Bunch of bands twisted up on the blade down there. Let's give it another twirl. Okay. That again was a fail. The rubber bands just are not heavy enough to make it work. They look a little dirty and dusty in there. Some of them got cut up, but not too many. So that's quick band chopping failed attempt number 2. Let's try something else. Okay, attempt number 2 failed. That was in the Oyster kind of smoothie maker thing. Now I'm going to try the old faithful, the chopper, the kitchen chopper. That's actually a Pampered Chef one that's really, really old. Hope I don't tear that up because it's kind of irreplaceable. But I've just dumped my bands in there. You can see some of them are sort of chopped up. But I'm just going to place that on there. And this is going to be loud again. Kitchen appliances are so loud. But I'm just going to try to chop through those bands. And yep, that didn't work either. That would be attempt number 3. That is a fail. Next try, the generic old kitchen knife on a cutting board. See how that goes. Okay, I've got my bands here that I've carried over from the original small food processor, from the Oster smoothie maker, and also from the Pampered Chef kitchen chopper, which none of those worked. They do great jobs for cutting up your vegetables, but not so much for little rubber bands. So I have just my generic old kitchen board and a sharp knife, and I'm going to try to cut through those. Just kind of chop them up. I know the phone's moving, the camera's moving. And you know what, guys? That's not working either. How disappointing. I guess I have to go back to the first way, and that is to cut all of this sand with scissors. But I need so much of it. If you have any ideas of something that's going to work, give me a shout and let me know. Post a video on my Facebook page at Crafty Ladybug Rainbow Loom Creations if you've come up with any ideas of how to get my rubber bands cut up quicker. And I'm talking, I need a lot of them because my Loomville beach is really, really big. Help me, guys, help me. Hey guys, it's Steph here again. I can't give up on this, but I have to for a little while, and I need your help. Please be safe if you're attempting to find a way to help me. Kitchen knives, kitchen utensils like these should not be used without a supervising adult. But the knife idea just really didn't work so well. So I guess I'm going to have to go back to scissors unless you guys can help me figure out a way to get about 1,000 bands cleaned up and cut up really small so I can add them to my Loomville beach. Post your ideas on Instagram, a video at Crafty Ladybug, or you can try me on Facebook. Post a video on my Facebook page, Crafty Ladybug Rainbow Loom Creations. Hope you guys can come up with an answer for me. Thanks.